Good evening, race fans. Welcome into the season finale of the RODDCAR Truck Tour here at the World Center of Racing, the Daytona International Speedway. Here for round number 10 of 10. It did not save correctly. That's unfortunate. Regardless, here we go with a tight championship battle at the top. We have 4 drivers mathematically eligible for the title here this evening, and those 4 drivers are, as we pull up your point standings here tonight, are going to be Corey Henry, Rocky Boyd, Christopher Norris, and Cole Fralick. Corbin Simmons just a bit too far back, but he gave it his best shot. And as always, up in the booth here with me, got Art and Corbin. How we doing tonight, fellas?
Entirely surprised to see Corbin still alive with a string of tornadoes going on in the Midwest right now.
Corey Henry should not be allowed to score points. I should be the champion.
That's not how that works. Yeah, but our thoughts go out to all those affected. I know Lucas Plussel, one of those guys out there dealing with all that nonsense in the Midwest. I hope everyone is safe and sound with that, and we'll see them back soon. But yeah, 1 point separating it. Rocky Boyd has to finish ahead of Corey Henry. Obviously a bonus point for a lap led. Christopher Norris needs a little bit of help. Cole Fralick needs a lot of help here this evening. We're going to go ahead and get you right to the on-track action as it's gridded up here. We've been through 10 wild races. Drivers trying to lock themselves into the show. Drivers trying to win a championship. Newcomers. Road to Pro drivers, Coke Series drivers. The Truck Tour has had it all here for its 4th season. We have 30 laps at least to settle it. They got 1 green-white checkered should they choose to use it.
I want to state, first-time driver last week, Roger Buff Sr., he put himself on pole last week. P2 this week, so still like strong at Super Speedways for Roger Buff Sr.
Yeah, let's take one last look at your race info there. The top 10 plus the highest finishing points driver not locked in on the lead lap will advance to the main event here this evening. But on pole, it will be Jack Mace and Roger Buff Sr. rounding out that outside row. Number 1. I believe we are going to have 36 drivers here this evening.
Up to 35 have entered.
You see there on the top of your screen, the ticker, the championship drivers that are mathematically eligible will be highlighted in red. Cole Fralick, Corey Henry, Rocky Boyd, and Christopher Norris. Before then have a mathematical shot at it here this evening. As we come down the back straightaway, kick off the final race of Season 4 of this RODDCAR Truck Tour. Who's taking home the win and who's taking home the championship tonight, fellas?
I think I'm picking Mother Nature. But I'll go Corey Henry.
For both? For both. Well,
for both.
For race win, give me Cody Porter in the 8th position. For the championship, give me Rocky Boyd.
You know what? Max, I think that 56 truck is going to be pretty strong tonight.
Wow, we got Dean Clavitt citing Corbin Simmons, your pick to win as we come through 3 and 4.
I'm going to win the race.
Okay, who's winning the title?
And then Cole Fralick's going to win the cup.
All right, there we go.
He's going with the long shot.
The longest shot.
Needs a lot of help, but pace truck's off. Jack Mace will lead us down, and we are underway for the final race of the season. Already wrecking! Roger Buff Sr. caution out immediately.
That's very lucky for me, actually.
All right. Okay.
Well, I think Rocky might have got in it.
A little bit.
Let's take a look at what happened. Yeah, that should have kicked off there with the 34 truck.
It kicked off there, but the 34 truck did not.
He did not get the memo there, apparently.
Just like he did last week in the Xfinity race.
Let's take a look here. Alex Link does give him a shot, though. So they just instantly... I don't know. What are we thinking here?
It definitely looks like Link goes before even the leaders, so I think that is on Link.
Well,
he
kind of goes simultaneously, I feel like.
I don't know if the leaders are really going there.
Yeah, let's take a look here. You can tell better in full speed. He launches. That is unfortunate. Let's take you on board here. One of your Championship 4, Cole Freilich. Miraculously going to sneak through this. Christopher Norris.
Cole was only involved because Corbin picked him to win the championship.
Corey Henry. So, immediate danger for pretty much all of our Championship 4. Rocky Boyd is going to get the worst of it. Going to get run into here by, I believe, the 32 of Charles Grant Jr. That's the 52, excuse me.
So, I have some kind of weird knowledge here that might help everybody understand what happened in this wreck. Obviously, there's the restart zone. The green flag always drops at the very end of the restart zone. So, it seems like Roger Buff did not have that timed out, and Alex Lincoln did.
Alex Link was ready to go. Roger Buff was not. But as of right now, championship would go to Corey Henry. Still got a long way to settle it.
Big championship implications already.
Yep. Michael Cozy Jr. was the 36th driver entered. He started from the pits, and he is back in the race. So all 36 cars are now on track.
Well, I made it through clean because I was in with the pack at the start.
How is it possible to miss the pack that soon?
My wheel was not giving me force feedback again.
Fuel issue.
I really think it's just Corbin issues.
I had to unplug and plug my wheel back in so I get force feedback.
Have you tried that with your talent?
Got some heavy hitters in this field here tonight, though. Tyler Gary, Dylan Kem, Mark Jorgensen Jr.
They're all mid.
Okay.
You mean, where are you?
Couple of Road to Pro guys.
25th.
And obviously Michael Cozy Jr. currently top 10 in the eNASCAR iRacing Coca-Cola Series. Our very own Corbin Simmons.
That's a heavy hitter name right there.
Couple of Road to Pro guys. P.D. Zeller, Charles Grant Jr. As well as your championship contenders. What's up? Can't forget about Zach Scare running 20th. As we will be choosing this time by.
I choose to not be affected by the current weather going on.
Just blow the tornado away. Vortex theory. The
field
will be choosing this time, though. Be further back. If anyone elects to hit the cone.
Who's your pick to win at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes?
All roads lead to WrestleMania.
Oh, jeez.
Luigi, you almost hit the cone there, bud.
Somebody did spin out. I think it was Rocky Boyd.
Rocky Boyd. Take a look here. Made a hard move to the inside. He has had a rough go of things here in the opening 3 laps.
This back of the field is literally not even pulled up the pack yet.
Skill issue.
That's all it is right there.
Really
But Pace Truck going to take that hard left-hand turn down pit road. Jack Mace will get us back underway here. Lap number 4. We made it further than we did on the opening restart of the race. Well done.
Ooh, Tyler Gary coming down real early.
Right in front of Dylan Kim. Got 2 number 9s lined up. See how that plays out. Corey Henry leading your championship quartet at the moment, just ahead of Christopher Norris. Doesn't have to worry about him in terms of points at the moment. He's got to be worried about that 16 machine of Rocky Boyd, 1 point separating the two.
I can't believe they're only a point
Cole
separated.
Freilich and Christopher Norris will need a little bit of help.
We're about to go 3 at the front.
Here comes Mark Jorgensen Jr. up top with help from the 15 machine of Cole Freilich. Does anyone jump out of line to lead that third lane? Not at the moment. Dylan Kem going to lead this lap.
Tyler Gary on that bottom side got a bit of a bad bump. It slowed up their momentum.
26 laps to go. Third line is surging. Dylan Kem will drop down with Andrew Cootie. Corey Henry stuck 3 wide middle. Not a lot of help.
It was about to get real dangerous. He was trying to side draft. He almost caught the back of a couple trucks there.
Corbin Simmons kind of stuck 3 wide. Now he gets back in line at the bottom. Corey Henry third on that outside line. Michael Cozy Jr. started from pit lane. He's already up to the 8th position.
And Mark Jorgensen Jr. to the lead of this race. Oh, Dylan Drelling's going to the high side. With help from Christopher B. Williams.
We know Rocky Boyd has shown great speed all season long here through these 10 races. Got off to a disastrous start. He's sitting in the 18th position. Still in the lead draft, of course. But he's got to get around Corey Henry and the 5 machine before the end of this thing.
Yeah, well, he's going to the front right now on the high side.
Three by three for the race lead. Corey Henry up top trying to get a bonus point for a lap lead with help from Michael Cozy Jr. Mark Jorgensen Jr. through the middle and Dylan Kem on the bottom. It would go to the 88 machine through the middle that time by.
One small mistake and they're all going to be wadding it up.
Still 24 laps to go, so the sense of urgency shouldn't be there quite yet. For Corey Henry, you're in a pretty good position. Literally no one can get around you. You know, you got kind of just 3 by 3 right now. You know, Rocky Boyd's boxed into the lead, though. From top to bottom, that's a move right there. They'll stall out that outside lane. Dylan Drelling trying to get back to help Michael Cozy.
And he just put his truck on the nose of Dylan Kim. I thought Dylan was just going to drive straight on through him.
The middle has the most momentum here, so we're at 23 laps to go. Cole Freilich pushing very nice. A little bit of a bobble there from the 5. Holds on to it, though. Battle for the transfer spot right here with Petey Zeller in the 06 truck. Right in the middle of this pack.
Oh, they got checked up on that high side.
And there goes Rocky Boyd to the wall. And it's going to be trouble. Championship implications again. Michael P. Frisch. And that should be a fast repair for Rocky. Woo. Garrett Delph off track, the big one here at Daytona.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what happened.
I think somebody lost talent.
Oh, that starts with Rocky Boyd, actually. That starts actually up front with Michael Cozy Jr.
Him and Dylan Drelling getting hooked up here, and nobody checks up. No one can tell what's going on. It was 4 and 5 rows deep. They just kept running into the back of each other. But it is going to kick off here with this 83 giving a bad bump down the back straightaway. It looks pretty square, all things considered, but obviously, the 99 truck sideways. And then you can just see here 4 rows
Oh, wow, they're wrecking under caution.
Christopher B. Williams.
We got 3 cars wrecked here
Cody
in turn 3.
Porter, Rocky Boyd, Chris Downey, and then Michael P. Frisch. Gonna kick this all off. Roger Buff Sr. involved. Charles Grant.
We just wrecked into turn 3.
Zach Scare getting.
Yeah.
Zach Scare getting involved.
Same.
Michael McElroy also getting involved, running right into the back of the Buckies. Oh yeah, Dean, you're killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was Jacob Dunn doing?
How much affairs? I got 2 minutes.
That is a disaster class of driving right there.
Corbin, what's idle?
Okay, look at that. Oh, Rocky Boy was almost involved again. Yeah, that is unfortunate there from the 33 machine. I haven't said this all season. I've made it 10 races. But Rocky Boyd is definitely off to a rocky start here in the championship deciding race. So there you go. I got it out. I had to.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, I don't understand what this was.
No one knows. Only Jacob Dunn knows.
So I tell you what, let's go take a look at this. Rocky Boyd. Yeah, it looks like a fast repair for the 16 machine. Mark Jorgensen Jr. will lead us back down here. Let's go see who we can, who we got. We'll be coming back to green with 19 laps to go. Let's go talk to Christopher B. Williams. Christopher B. Williams, you're sitting P6. What are you seeing out there so far?
I'm just trying to stay out of the messes, man. I saw the smoke right off the start. Got through that one. Got through the one we just got through, so I just got to keep it clean. I should be all right.
Absolutely. Who's your pick to win the title here tonight?
Who's in contention?
Corey Henry, Rocky Boyd, Cole Frelick, Christopher Norris.
I got to go with my boy Cole. Cole's got it in the bag.
All right. We'll see if that comes true, but good luck the rest of the way, sir.
All right, GG.
Hello, Pit 3. How we doing tonight?
Fucking amazing. How about you?
Doing pretty good myself. Can't complain. Got a tight battle for the championship. You're leading the race, Mark. So
fucking A right.
Looking pretty competitive out there through the middle so far.
That's right. Yes, sir. Doing a damn good job.
Yes, sir. Cole Frelick wasn't here. He just left, but he is the pick of Christopher B. Williams to win the title. What's the consensus here tonight? Who's going to bring it home?
What's the points looking like? I haven't looked.
Corey Henry is 1 point ahead of Rocky Boyd, and then 20 ahead of Christopher Norris, and then 35, I believe, ahead of...
I'm going to say, as much as I don't like this, Rocky Boyd's going to win the championship.
He's had a rough start, though. He's had a very rough start.
Was that first wreck netcode with him? Like, was that netcode how he... Because it looked to...
Someone ran into the back of him on the initial restart, and then that one was just everyone checking up, running into the back of each other.
No. Okay.
Well, good luck the rest of the way, fellas.
Appreciate you, bro.
We got a Rocky Boyd pick, and Cole Frelick pick. We come back to green flag here with 19 laps to go. Pace truck is off. Where did everybody go?
That is a good question.
Dean
I
Clavin
believe
and Corbin Simmons have left.
Corbin left to go talk about the race. Then Corbin came back and left in a hurry, sounding very scared. And I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, Corbin Simmons currently in the pits, as well as Matthew. Charles Grant also out of the race. Still have 33 on track. Cole Frelick's doing everything he can that he needs to do. He's up front battling away. He needs a little bit more misfortune. Corey Henry and Rocky Boyd. He's certainly doing everything he can to put himself in contention. Coming to 18 laps to go. That almost got a little scary there with the 15 machine.
Tyler Gary bagging out, and he saw bad things happening.
Oh, and just like that, there goes! Corey Henry just misses it! Caution is out. It's the big one. Rocky Boyd will be able to avoid this one. Christopher Norris through the grass. Not going to be able to get out of that one, unfortunately. Let's take a look here. We saw the 15 was pushing. It looks like we had 4 trucks pushing the pusher almost. But in the end, it was the 15 getting in to the left side of that 88, unloading it. And Corey Henry's just going to miss it. So trouble thus far for Rocky Boyd and Christopher Norris and Cole Freilich. Cole gets out of that without too much, but definitely involved. Some right front damage there. Michael Frisch says, how? Just how?
Corbin, you all good, buddy?
My force feedback is going nuts.
Oh, and you just got hit from Drelling there. Corbin Simmons has rejoined us. What happened there, bud?
My force feedback just keeps going out.
And here I was concerned it was tornado related.
No, the tornado's long gone. I'm not worried about that. It's just my force feedback. It's just won't stay on.
But that'll give the lead of the race to Michael Cozy Jr. Corey Henry will sit P2 here on this upcoming restart. Cole Freilich P3. Let's take another look at your championship standings as they enter tonight. Corey Henry and Rocky Boyd, 1 point separating them. 20 back to Christopher Norris. Cole Freilich needs a lot of help. He's sitting P4 at the moment. There's a lot of guys like to come down here. Pit. Interesting strategy there. Only man that hasn't been down pit road is Corey Henry. Everyone else has been in at least once.
Corey Henry is my hero. How's everyone feel about not getting a Sky High too?
That's sad. I did watch that not too recently. Or pretty recently, I should say. Probably like a month ago.
I was going to say, that's a weird way to phrase whatever you're trying to say there.
Yeah. Not too long ago I watched it.
Yeah.
Still holds up. Mainly because I enjoyed it the first time around. So. Chris Downey just
you would be a 23-year-old man watching Sky High.
Yeah. Chris Downey just broke our timing intervals there. I don't know how he managed to do that. But it looks like he towed to jump to the front of the line. That's an interesting one there. But coming to the restart here with 14 laps to go. Over halfway complete. In the season finale. There we go. Everything is fixed now.
My force feedback is also fixed.
No, that's good.
Well, you can't be the champion, so it's fine.
For now, I guess.
Just go win a new wheel on Twitter. Or go beg for one.
I've accidentally used my fast repair. That's all I'm doing.
Good.
It's unfortunate. What happened to Dean Clavitt in all of this? He left, but he's still sitting...
I think he was hanging out with Corbin, and since Corbin just disappeared, he disappeared.
No. If you watch the channel regularly, you know that Daniel Smallwood is a regular occurrence in the Road to Pro Series. Came home with a top 10 last night.
He's a regular because we literally join off of him.
Correct.
What we get for sponsoring him.
Mm-hmm. He's a
not just him, but Express.
One-time winner of the Truck Tour himself.
And Cup, the Cup Series, or, you know, RODDCAR in general.
That's up to Puffer Zone to keep those statistics.
We do not care about the future series.
Our job stops here in about 30 minutes, so.
Here in about 15 laps.
However long that's going to take. The lights are out on top of the pace truck. It'll be Michael Cozy Jr. and Corey Henry, the front row. Tyler Gary, Dylan Drelling, row number 2. Pace truck is off.
Would you put your money on the Coke Series drivers or the RODDCAR regulars?
Well, Cozy's both, so I give him the edge.
Well, so is Tyler Gary. But I'm talking about, you know, the ones that aren't Coke Series drivers.
Corey Henry with a slight advantage. Already 3 wide. Alex Link trying to make a 3rd lane. Not a whole lot of help yet with the middle lane. Here comes Rocky Boyd there with a brand new truck. Put the pressure on Corey Henry here. Got guys dropping out of line already. Michael Cozy with help from Tyler Gary and Dylan Kemp. Gonna surge back on that inside lane. Here is the championship battle. 1 car separating the 5 and the 16. See if Rocky Boy wants to jump up to that 3rd line, try and get around Corey. That's exactly
I feel like it's a little bit early, but he's going for it. He's got his teammate.
And Jack Mace, they've worked together all season. Corey's not going to come up to block that run just yet. Still plenty of time. 13 laps to go. Here comes the 32 and the 91. Daniel Smallwood, Alex Link, teammates. That 3rd line might have a little something for him here. Corey Henry surges to the lead out of turn 2. Dylan Drelling going to give him all he can handle. And then some. We saw that 83 push Mark Jorgensen Jr. a little bit earlier in the race. Didn't work out so well. Good save there from Corey. Potentially a championship save. Now through the middle. This is for a bonus point. Can Corey finally get a lap lead? Yes, he can. Rocky Boyd does not have a lap lead yet. Fighting hard on that outside to get one. Coming to 11 laps to go in Season 4 of the RODDCAR Truck Tour. If Rocky Boy gets in another massive crash, that'll be him out. Corey Henry not been involved in an incident tonight. Has one in the bank. Christopher Norris and Cole Freilich have been involved in an incident, but have not yet had to use that fast repair.
I'm just watching this middle line and down the backstretch. Dylan's really pushing with like everything that he's got. I'm just waiting for.
Now, how about that if that was the last lap, right? Michael Cozy Jr. wins the race. Corey Henry wins the championship by about a centimeter. If I'm Corey Henry, though, as weird as this is going to sound, I jump right up in front of Rocky Boy, because that way you know he can't pass you. Especially if the 3x3 is going to have to try and make a 4-wide move. Obviously, you got no fast repair. Especially because Dylan Drelling, he's pushing good right now, but he's got a little bit of front-end damage. Might heat up a little bit quicker, might not be pushing him. Coming to 1 to go. Cole Freilich currently 10th. Christopher Norris way out of the lead draft in 25th. 92 of James Mendez is actually all by himself. That's why he's able to type that message.
Now that top side has lost all help other than those 2 trucks.
Oh, and there goes Rocky Boyd into the wall! Wrecking further back. Could be championship over. Caution is out. We'll see how much damage that 16 truck has, and it's a significant amount on that front end. He's getting pushed by his teammate. What the heck happened? Off into turn number 1. What?
The wild part is the amount of netcode between Cole Fralick, Frisch, and Mark Jorgensen, actually.
So I think... Oh, was that netcode again? Or did he just send it off into turn number 1? That might have been netcode with Dylan Drelling. No contact was made. But it's not as sudden as what we think a netcode incident would look like.
You want to see sudden? Go look what happened with Fralick and them.
Right, like that looks pretty tame in comparison to some of the stuff we've seen. Or was it netcode with maybe Corey Henry? Obviously, no contact was made. Nothing. If I had to guess, it is probably with Drelling, or does he just get loose? But who knows? You said who was the other netcode?
Cole Fralick.
Cole Fralick. Oh yeah. Oh goodness.
Yeah, it just kind of sends both of them.
That's incredible. Oh, Frisch, I'm so sorry. Ugh. Rocky Boy not having the race he needs. Front and rear damage.
I mean, controversial opinion here, but is that for the betterment of the league, though? I think so.
I don't feel like we're allowed to have those opinions live on air.
As a driver, I can.
It's not what we're paid to talk about. So now this could potentially open the door here. If Rocky Boyd is going to be down on horsepower, Christopher Norris has an outside shot at this. But obviously he's in as well with damage right behind Rocky Boyd. But obviously he still has a fast repair. So if Corey Henry gets involved in something big on the last lap, there's a 20 gap difference between them. He just might come away with it. Corey Henry doing everything right so far that he needs to do. Well, Andre Lebov, I can't say his last name. Spent some time away, made his return to on-track action tonight, needs to lock himself into the show. He currently sits 11th. Roger Buff Sr. making his second start, holding on strong in 12th. Now the pay window's open. We're going to be restarting with 6 laps to go. Cole Fralick having more issues, 27th. Rocky Boy, 28th. And at this point, you have to get all the damage that you can fixed. They're going to go a lap down in doing so. Obviously going to be able to get it back.
If they get another caution, which will likely get another caution.
Well, no, they wave themselves around, so. For the RODDCAR rulebook, if you are a lap down, you're able to wave yourself around the pace truck.
Oh, I thought you were saying they would go like more laps down. That's my bad.
Well, let's take a look here. Still significant front-end damage to the 16 of Rocky Boyd, and that is after he spent over a minute on pit road. 92, James Mendez is back in the race. We have 3 drivers out of the race currently. Charles Grant Jr., Isaiah Watrous, Michael Deach. Daniel Smallwood, lengthy repairs on pit road. Corbin Simmons back in the race.
Who?
Jeremy Cootie and Cole Fralick, lengthy repairs on pit road.
I'm still 1 lap down. But thank you for thinking about me.
Of course.
My force feedback has gone back out, by the way, so.
Didn't ask.
Hey, pay window's open. Just go for it, bud.
Corbin, if you win enough races, you could buy a new wheel.
True.
Hey, shout out Matthew Huggins, 10 laps down, still on track.
That's wild.
Making his debut. But lights are off on top of the pace truck. 6 laps to go when we get back to green flag action. Makes the hard left-hand turn. Field is in control of Michael Cozy Jr. as he enters the Geico restart zone. And we are back underway. Green flag in the air.
Corey Henry's going to have them death pushes of Dylan Drelling.
Nope. Boy not even able to make it back up to the main pack in time. Right now for Corey Henry, your only concern is Christopher Norris. But you got to keep him within a 20-spot gap, so even then, not too much of a concern.
Dean Clavin leading the outside line. Mark Jorgensen Jr. getting put in the wall.
Way back. Second half of the main pack. Michael Cozy Jr. leading the inside line. Dylan Kim through the middle. And Dean Clavin up top with help from Scott Warren.
I have a slight feeling that if Mark Jorgensen Jr. gets back to the pack, we'll have to watch him and Alex Link.
Mark had to tow, though, from that last incident. Coming to 4 laps to go when they complete this lap. Dylan Kemp through the middle, Dean Clavin up top, and Michael Cozy Jr. on the bottom side of the racetrack. 3x3x3. Across the stripe that time, it would have been Michael Cozy Jr.
I think if I had to pick any of these lines to bet on, I'm bet on that bottom line. Michael P. Frisch.
Michael Frisch, Andrew Cootie.
All experienced super speedway drivers, all willing to, well, not all willing to take it slow, but a little slower than Corey Henry. Corey Henry will put his mom 4 wide if it means he has a chance of winning.
He's pushing Dylan Kemp to the lead right now. Christopher Norris still sitting back in 21st. No threat yet for Corey Henry. Just has to make it to the finish. Middle lane starting to get a little bit more organized, though. Alex Link through the middle. Michael Moody currently holding on to that final transfer spot. He's middle 3 wide. Now jumps to the outside lane. Coming to 2 laps to go this time by. About how hard you can push. You're not worried about engine temps, oil temps. Push as hard as you can till the end of the race.
And wreck the cars before the white flag, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we need. That's what we need right now.
3x3. Dean Clavin up top, trying to make us proud up here in the YJ Media booth. Gonna need a little bit more help from Scott Warren, though. You basically want to find that limit. Basically wreck the guy in front of you, but don't actually do it. Push him as hard as you can. 2 laps to go. All bets are off. Pay window is open.
Will we get around and see the white?
That's where everything gets kind of dangerous if you're Corey Henry.
Well, this top side's lost a lot of its help. It's really just those 2 trucks at the top.
Michael Cozy Jr.
There goes
Dylan
Link.
Kim. Looking like the 2 most dominant cars here this evening. Yeah, that 76 just not able to get connected to the back bumper of Dean Clavin. Only 3 cars in that outside lane. Looks like they're going to get back to the white flag car on the wall further back. He holds on to it. White flag in the air. Race is official. 1 more lap to decide the championship.
Ooh, they got squirrely through the tri-oval.
This will all but sink Rocky Boyd's chances. It's going to be a 2-car show. If Corey Henry can just hold on, doesn't need to win the race, just needs to stay right where he is, and he'll come home a champion. Christopher Norris did end up losing the pack as well. So this is Corey Henry's championship unless he disconnects from the race.
I wouldn't say that. There still could be a wreck.
Dean Clavin getting shoved to the lead in turn 3.
He doesn't have the momentum through 3 and 4.
He's trying to side draft. Michael Cozy Jr. leads, coming off with turn number 4 with help from Michael P. Frisch. Cozy goes up the block, and he's going to get turned in front of the entire field. Andrew Cootie has a run, but it will be Michael Cozy Jr., Corey Henry, your champion. Michael P. Frisch went for it, and the entire field exploded. Corey Henry.
I want to get down to the bottom of this and see if this was Frisch going for it, if he got pushed for it.
That's a championship level save right there from Corey Henry, and it'll round out our podium. Michael Frisch will end up 14th.
I have a feeling that if he got to talk, he might say that was not something he was trying to do. I think he got pushed.
Well, let's take a look at it. Coming off of turn number 4. Andrew Cootie doing everything he can. Obviously a little bit of back bumper damage there. Maybe not synced up quite well, but that bottom side, had it surged, I think he's just going to get pushed up in front of Dylan Kemp, and the whole field explodes. Garrett Delp upside down. Goodness gracious! We've lost the 8-truck of Connor Zola. Dean had a shot coming into turn number 3, and then through 4. They kind of side-drafted each other off. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's take a look here. It does look like he kind of gets unsettled there from Andrew Cootie. Oh my goodness. What a wreck. Let's go get a word here with our race winner, Michael Cozy Jr., if we can. And our champion, Corey Henry. Now that is certainly one of the all-time wrecks here we've seen. But Corey Henry, your champion. You're trying to see if we can get our race winner and our champion in here. I haven't seen them yet. Y'all keep an eye out. Let me know if they join. Let's take a look back and see what happened further down the field.
Driver chat has been disabled.
Oh boy.
I don't have driver chat on anymore.
Let's go take a look at Zach Scare. He said he just ended up sitting here. Michael McElroy's going to cross the line backwards. Way to finish it out. Oh my goodness. Does Zach Scare?
Oh, we got our race winner.
All right. Here with Michael Cozy Jr. in the YJ Media booth, your race winner here this evening. Started from the pits, was a lap down at one point. Already after that first caution, got pretty much right up to the front and stayed there most of the night. Out and looked dominant on that bottom line and able to hold off the whole field as they wrecked off turn number 4.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh man, I'm doing great. I don't know what the hell that race was, but I started from the pits, and I've never started from the pits in my life, I don't think, and the entire field was wrecking next to me off the start, so that was pretty cool. And then yeah, I just drove to the front, and and that was kind of that. I don't know, caution after caution, I just was lucky being at the front, and then Frisch, great pushes there at the end. Big Frisch fan.
Absolutely. Shoved you clear outside of turn number 4, and then they all exploded behind you, and that was all you needed to see.
True.
But worst to first here tonight. Obviously, like you said, not really starting. You start from the pits, but no issues whatsoever. And came home a winner here this evening.
Let's go. Thank you, boys. We're going to get it in the next one.
Absolutely. Well, good luck in the feature race.
Thank you.
Corey Henry, your Season 4 RODDCAR Truck Tour champion, kept it clean all night long while his other competitors fell by the wayside and made a championship save. out of turn number 4 through the tri-oval. Pretty much avoided everything all night and did exactly what you needed to do to come home a champion.
Let's go. Oh, my God. I didn't realize until about halfway through the race, Tyler Gary was talking to me about drop weeks. I was like, oh, no. I didn't even think about drop weeks. And I saw Rocky was having a tough race. I hate that he couldn't race it out with me. But, yeah, the drop week started scaring me. And come to find out, I only won by 5 points. So that wreck at the end, I was looking towards the fans waving. That's not what you want to be if you're a driver, though, coming to the checkered. Right. Somehow I just kept my foot in it and was able to keep it straight, come away with another top 3 finish. And, man, we just barely squeaked by after that drop week. I was worried about it, but happy to get it. I know when the season started, I think we were locked-in drivers. We're only supposed to run 5 races, so appreciate Rod for allowing us to come out and have fun. This is a good little preliminary race before the main races go up, so we always enjoy racing them. And just thankful for everybody that's helping me throughout the season stay up front. I know we started the year off with a win, and man, that was stressful.
Yeah, came into tonight 1 point ahead of Rocky Boyd. He got caught up in a bunch of nonsense tonight. You had multiple wrecks literally right behind your gearbox. So it's just the way that thing goes sometimes. But starting the season with a win, ending with a 3rd place, impressive consistency, and came home a champion here this evening.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys, YJ Media, for covering the season. It's always fun to go back and watch the replays and hear y'all's takes and opinions on on the chaos. So appreciate y'all putting the races on Twitch, and appreciate Rod for the league and allow us to come out, have fun on a preliminary race each Friday. And hopefully everybody out in the Midwest is safe tonight. I know there's a lot of bad storms going through, so thinking about them as well. And let's go main racing.
Absolutely. Good luck in the feature race tonight. Congratulations on the Truck Tour Championship as well.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right, words from your race winner and your championship winner. Let's take a look here, though. I think we got a couple minutes before we advance to the finale, the regular season, or the championship finale for the feature side of things. Take a look at how Zach Scare made it in here tonight. He was out. And then just keep your foot in it at this point. He thought he had an opening on that high side. Scott Warren, he's going to come across the line. He just gave Scott Warren all the help he needed. Just keep your foot in it. Here comes James Mendez. There goes Connor Zola, Michael P. Frisch, Garrett Delph. I mean, my goodness. And all of that, Connor Zola finished 16th. There was actually 2 separate incidents here. It looks like there's some netco there with the 50 truck. And Dylan Drelling. Maybe not netcode. Actually, that is netcode. 50 comes up the bottom just a little bit, though. Catches Dylan Drelling out, and this is what kind of puts them in this position. Oh, my goodness. Kem was in position to win off of turn number 4. He'll come in 13th. Up and over. Oh my goodness. You jumped to the end of the season finale of the RODDCAR Truck Tour off of turn number 4. Being Clavitt had a shot at it. He'll come home 20th. It's right on board here with Connor Zola. Oh my goodness, that's not what you want to see either. Hang on for a riled wine here with the 8 truck.
Hey, I'm just saying Puffer Zone is actually alive, but without us yelling at them, so good for them.
Let's take a look at what happened to 13 of where'd Garrett Delph end up at?
Oh, did you announce the drivers that made it on through? Ron did post them.
Oh, we did not. We were so worried with our interviews. He did, in fact, get sent to the moon. Garrett Delph going to join him. Dylan Kem goes for a wild ride. You can tell that 58 just got sent back up the track, right in front of Dylan Kem. Nothing he could have done there. And that's just a wild ride for pretty much the entire field. But let's go ahead and bring up your race results here this evening and let you know who advanced to the feature. Michael Cozy Jr., your race winner. Andrew Cootie and Corey Henry round out your podium. Corey Henry takes home the Season 4 championship. And here tonight, the transfer spots will be the 125 of Chris Downey, the 50 Andre Lubov, the 69 machine of Zach Scare, the 92 of James Mendez, the 109 of Dylan Kem, the 37 of Michael McElroy, the 8 of Connor Zola. We might not have him if he's even alive at this point. The 80 of Michael Moody, the 44 of Luigi Gonzalez, and the 38 of Christopher Norris. Came up just a bit short here tonight in the championship battle, but he is your points provisional to lock in for the feature race. And those will be the 11 that advance here this evening. Congratulations once again to Michael Cozy Jr. on a race win. Congratulations to Corey Henry on the Season 4 championship. Now let's go ahead and send you over to the Puffer Zone Network because they have coverage of the championship finale. The finale in Florida 400. Send you all over there. They will settle the main event championship as well. But we appreciate you tuning in all season long for coverage of the RODDCAR Truck Tour. We'll have it again next season. The next up for us is Monday night, the Affinity Racing Series round number 4, racing for a great cause in the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And every week we're racing for a cause as well. This week it's congenital heart defect awareness. They're racing for a great cause over there on Monday night. Be sure to tune in there for all flag-to-flag action at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. But tonight we're going to go ahead and send you on over the Puffer Zone Network. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Our thoughts go out to those in the Midwest affected by these storms. And we will see you back here Monday night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.